Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Oh well. All right, people. I'm recording this podcast tonight. Hope y'all bear with me. Maybe I'll give y'all something to really go by tonight. My podcast title is Starting from Square One. Something that got put on me within the last, like today. It's kind of a near dear thing to my heart. So I hope everybody kind of takes it seriously, you know what I'm saying? Because it's something I appreciate and it's something I had to go through. So I want, everybody to kind of listen. So if y'all have any questions for tonight, y'all have any questions, y'all chime in tonight. I'll take all answers out, put on the podcast because I'm finna start the podcast up. Hopefully, I've been working with my system all day. So hopefully once everything goes on, it'll be on Apple and Spotify all tomorrow. So y'all go follow Pastor Mike podcast, and we finna start. So I hope y'all having a good time with this. All right. Welcome back to another episode of Pastor Mike Podcast. It is yours truly, Mr. Jordan, back in the building. Y'all see it tonight. I am wearing greatness on me. Love it. Finally got my jersey. I hadn't had a Jordan jersey in about 7th grade. So shoot, it's been a few decades. I've had a Jordan jersey on. Not a few, maybe 2 decades at least, 2 and some change. So I'd like to thank everybody that's tuning in tonight, whether you're via Facebook, this will be on YouTube. So I applaud everybody. So that's my applause for everybody else tonight. So, all right. So I'm trying this new thing. I reviewed some of the hits that went on Spreaker, and I found out that the podcast actually did good the other night. It had shot up almost 14 in one day. So that was pretty damn dope. So I said I'm going to try and keep it real basic right now until we get ready to move back to the studio. It's pretty right now it's like it's going to grow back, and I'm kind of proud of it right now. So I'm kind of looking forward to where it's going to go. So tonight's topic is, is starting from square one. So turn it down a little bit. Starting from square one, because I got to the position where I had to start and almost reset my life. As 39 years old this year, I almost felt like I had to start my whole life back over. And it was like trying to figure out how to repurpose my whole life and figure out which way I had to go. The thing is, I'm a type of person, I don't run from a lot of challenges. And I appreciate the challenges because, the journey, it's not the destination, it's the journey. God will take you through it. He'll put you through some stuff that, if you let him, man, if you just let God work with you, you'll really find out what kind of person you are and what you really made of. Because, at the end of the day, it's, really slick how stuff can really go. It'll turn, if you're a weak person and you let stuff happen, it'll change you into something that you don't even want to be in. It's either going to make you great or it's going to make you weaker. So, my question to myself was, when all this started, is what did it mean to me to have to start back over? And what it was that I had to figure out who I was and where I want to go in my life. And it was kind of cool because, like, it was difficult, but it's like, at the end of the day, like, what do I really want out of life? Like, from the start, everybody asked me, Chris, what do you want? And I couldn't actually answer that because, like, when you fresh out of something and you don't know where your life is started, it's like you can't answer a question. It's hard to be on, like, oh, well, I'm here and this and that and this and that. But it's like, at certain points, you really have to sit yourself down and like, hey, what do you want? And what is, for you to start your life back over, what does it mean? So for me, it meant that I got to find out who I was. You know what I'm saying? I guess really, this is like one time in my life is just, I didn't know. I really didn't know. It was like, what do I really want to do in my life? You know what I'm saying? I'm at a point where it's like, you have to move back in with your mom and dad, and their kids have to readjust once again. And I got to the point where I almost hated myself. Like, honestly, goodness, I hated who I was and who I become. Because it was like, Chris, why you don't have it figured out? At almost 40 years old, you didn't have it figured out. But what it did was it forced me to scale back and understand that this might be a sign that's saying, God said, okay, Chris, I love you this much to start you back over. It's not like you get started over as a child or anything, but it's like, I'm gonna shift some things around and we're gonna see how well of a man I'm really finna make you. Like, God will still start sending you those answers. Like, what do you want? Like, how do you break that stuff down, and how do you cope with it? Like, figuring out like who you are as a person. That's crazy that you had to even do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see me hear me cuss, and it's not because like God's still working with me. Y'all please forgive me. He's still working with me. But I am gonna cuss, so y'all just put your seatbelts on. How y'all feeling for 2020? You know what I'm saying? We in the fourth quarter of 2020. I hope we playing the Falcons. Y'all know how that goes. If you're a football fan and you're a Falcons fan, you know exactly what the fuck I mean. I'm just letting y'all know. Shout out to any Falcons fan. You know I'm still a Saints fan no matter what. We having a season, but it ain't the season I want to have anyway. But just saying that to saying this is like when I got to a point where I started figuring out like what actually, I really didn't know what goals were until like goals. Like I always set small goals for myself, but like I had to set like major goals for myself in June. From June, and I had like my people would sit me down and I'm like, okay, Chris, which way do you want to go? How do you want to handle this situation? And you had to take a serious step back and say, ooh, dang, what do I want to do? Like, I had some of these major questions that you had, the grown-up question. Do I want to buy a house? Do I want to rent a house? Do I want to move closer to my kids? Do I want to close my business? Do I want to upgrade my business? Do I want to hire a therapist? I had to go through all those stuff mentally take control of the situation. Not only mentally, physically, I had lost 30 pounds of the whole situation. 30 pounds. I had got out of 290. I hadn't been out of 290 in like maybe two and a half years. And I got down to 290. Now, mind you, since I've been actually happy and stuff like that, I picked up probably about 10 of those pounds back. But I'm, go to gym I try and get up every morning, 6 o'clock, go to the gym every morning, trying to do better. This month has been God has really like put some blessings on me, where he had to show me like, okay, Chris, let me show you some greatness, and let me show you how I can turn your mind into something different. So if y'all don't know, if for the people that know me, if you don't know me, I am a really enigma. I confuse my own damn self a lot of goddamn time. And I get to the point where like, okay, what do I do next? What do I do next? So and sometimes I need to learn to keep my mouth shut, because a lot of times I tell people and it doesn't happen. So I feel like I disappointed other people. So I had to start looking like, okay, stop looking at trying to disappoint other people about the goals you set for yourself, it's some stuff that you need to, like, if you're going to set it for yourself, tell it to yourself. That way, if you feel like you're disappointed, you ain't disappointed about your nobody else. Because a lot of people, what you don't know is a lot of people root for you. A lot of people root for you, even when you in a position when you say, oh, shoot, well, I didn't know. Like, I had people that really, when they found out about who I am and who I was and what I was about, like, they rooted for me. Like they legit just like, oh, Chris, you can do this. You can do this. And that's when the people that really, really care about you and want to see you going through some different, they don't want to see you going through no changes or whatnot. So, so before I get too far out of pocket, y'all please like, share, and subscribe my podcast. Like, information podcast. Share the video. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get some positivity on, and I'm trying to get some stuff out. So content, you know what I'm saying? If y'all have any ideas for content y'all want to talk about, like I said, I'm gonna change the format up. Like I said, I talk seriously sometimes, but sometimes I don't. But like just before I get to y'all, just give me some thumbs up, some hearts and stuff like that. Let me know let me know you watching. If you watching, you know what I'm saying, give me a comment, let me know who you is and where you at, so we can go get some, like, we can tell people about it. But back to the topic. So I had to figure out one of my first things was I had to figure out where I was gonna start from. So I got told, Chris, you need to. I got told from a lot of different people, like, okay, well, Chris, you need to do this. Well, Chris, you need to do that. At the end of the day, I had to start thinking, like, what do I want? Like, find out what you want to do is the most important thing. Like, okay, I'm finna go to this place. I'm finna go to this place. And then everybody was like, well, you need to talk to this person here. And then when I talked to this person, like, they couldn't help me. Like, honestly, they couldn't help me. So when I started back at square one, what I had to start realizing was, okay, how can I help me? That's the one thing about it. How can I help me to be a better person? So from square one, I had to start with my living situation. So I had to move back with my mom and dad, go back down there, you know what I'm saying, just start my life over. To me, it was almost like sitting in Guantanamo Bay. Like, for real. Like, my mama, it was the type of person, like, my mama tries to feed me. That's why I'm as big as I am right now. My mom tried to feed me every day. My daughter was trying to lose weight. She wanted to start playing basketball. Safe to say that dream went right out the damn. I was so frustrated, I couldn't even teach her how to play basketball. I was all in my feelings and stuff like that about situations I couldn't control. You know what I'm saying? I tried to control myself, but like, my daughter wanted to lose weight. My son, all he wanted to do was do flips and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, well, shoot, how do I handle this situation? How I handle this stuff with my kids? So the thing was, the one piece of advice I could always say, and I always say about T.L. Chandler, he always said, just how do you eat an elephant? It's just one piece at a time. I had to learn, like, hey, I got to break this shit down. Got to figure out, like, okay, if I got, like, I didn't even want to do podcast. Like, I lost my whole voice and everything. Because the thing is, I felt like at some point I was almost being a hypocrite, getting on here talking about how positivity and mental health and stuff like that. And God was taking me through. Like, honestly, God was taking me through. And I feel like a hypocrite getting on here and be like, okay, well, I want to talk about this. And, that 2020 has, I thought at that point, I thought 2020 had kicked my ass. I thought 2020 was, it was on me, say. It was on me. You know what I'm saying? And 2020 was out. It was like, oh, no, baby, we're going to beat you down. But it wasn't a beat down. It was a build up. Because no matter how many hits I took, like, I started feeling like I was stronger. Like, I know, true enough, I went in my prayer closet and cried my tears and stuff like that. I was the first one to admit that stuff. But I got into the position, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let this stuff beat me. I didn't lose nothing. God will never take away from you that he can't give it back to you better. I learned that. I learned it hard way. It's like different stuff. It's like, oh, God, I feel like God just like, Chris, that ain't for you. Chris, that ain't for you. He said, I'm gonna give you in time. He said, I set goals. And but the thing was, it was a time for me to refocus. But when I got to refocus, I was on that ass. I was like, I be like I said, me and my mentor talk every day. We would talk, like, it was like when he wasn't busy, like, man, shoot. He was like, Chris, do this. Chris, try this. Tell me how they feel about this. How you feel about that? Man, he was on me. Man, if it weren't for him, like, really, really him and my best friends, like, they were on me. And I was like, dang. But I didn't believe nobody had my back like that. you know, as you get older, it's like you can't go, like I can't go to my parents like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to give me their way. My mom and dad have been, let's see, I am 39. My mom and dad have been together 41 years. Now, mind you, they fuss and fight and everything, but they've been together 41 years. That's all I've seen. I've seen two people be married and stay married. That's, you know what I'm saying? No matter how much fuss about, ain't neither one of them going to it, because number one, they got too old, and it's not like they're finna go out there and find nobody else. Damn it, I'm too old to have a stepdad or a stepmama right about now. So, but I trying to talk to my dad is like, y'all don't know if y'all be around. My dad is not old, but he still, you know, they still say stuff like tighter than Dick's hat bag. You know what I'm saying? Cow pissing on flat ground. Stuff that I still to this day don't understand where these damn analogies come from. And a lot of times I feel like they couldn't tell me stuff because, hey, I'm getting out of situations and I'm having to bounce around, and y'all always had each other. Y'all never been separated from each other. Y'all been around for each other 41 years. Probably have never spent 2 days away from each other. Point blank period. I have to go through this stuff. So I have to talk to people that, when I talk to my mentor, I don't want to see if I can tell his business or whatnot, but I want to tell him what. But he got me in a position where it made me think. It's like some people want to see you broken. They legit want to see you hurt, and they will do anything to put themselves in a position to see you cry your tears. They'll put you in a position to say, no, I got to see this because it makes them feel good. It gives them power over a situation. Nah, baby, nah, because I had people around me that said, nah, so I'm going to help you wipe these tears, and we're going to figure out something else. Because there's other things you can really do with yourself. So I was like, okay, cool. We got into this situation. He was telling me some stuff. He's like, I handle shit. I handle this shit. I come, when I go into trouble, I go looking for trouble, because the thing is, sometimes I can beat it. 9 times 10, I might let it knock me down for a second. His favorite expression to tell me is, you done got hit in your nose. Just like a boxer. You got hit in your nose. Now what you gonna do? Corey, what's happening? Corey, my sound engineer. I hope I got it right. I know next time a podcast, I need you here so we can try and run the podcast and make sure I'm right on stuff. But he told me, tell me, you got hit in the nose. Okay. So in a boxing, when are you gonna just take that hit and go down, or you gonna gather yourself back up, and you gonna handle your business? Thing is, a fight ain't over till somebody on the ground or somebody call that fight. I was just in a position I wasn't ready to call that fight. I'm sorry. I'm better than that. I joke with people a lot of times. I say, God broke the mold when he made me. I am that individual that I take hits in the nose daily. But a lot of times, a lot of people say I get real quiet. Nah, I'm the scariest person when I get quiet. I'm the worst person you want to mess with. I got quiet because I said, okay. Now let me see how bad I'm gonna beat you mentally. I'm gonna beat you mentally, point blank period. Because I start getting like Will Smith. Either I'm gonna beat you or you gonna beat me. But we both gonna be some fighting motherfuckers in here. We really gonna be some fighting motherfuckers. We gonna be some fuck like burning us. There's gonna be some furniture moving around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna fight till I ain't got nothing to fight about. I'll fight to my last breath. I'm not gonna let you beat me though. I'm sorry. You can't beat me, baby. I'm sorry, I can't beat you. Nah, I ain't in that position. I ain't in that position to lose, you know what I'm saying? And even if I lose, it's not a loss, it's a lesson. And I took some of the L, but I got E for effort. Point blank period. I got an E for effort every time. Because no matter what, can't nobody say I didn't give you my all. You can mess around and you can down all my efforts you want, but I done gave you my all. I done let you have all I got. Shoot. The bad part is, once you done let go and you done push me out, you done realize it was more. It was more. You just didn't stick around to see how far. My goal, I got to a position where I thought I didn't make no money. Like, God honest truth, I didn't think I'd make no money. Till I sat down one day, so somebody started asking me for some stuff. Then I had to start getting to. I had to start getting information. Man, I thought I was broke, bruh. I should have been. A lot of days I thought I should have been outside begging for change around these bridges and stuff, and I couldn't. I wouldn't even do that. I had got to put myself in a position. You know what? Okay, let's concentrate on you. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see what I had to focus on. What I had going on good and multiply it. And that's what we forget to do. Like I always set a small goal. I set a small goal, a big goal, and I put time limits on it. If I don't reach it, then either if I don't reach it or I do reach it, a lot of people don't tell you when you hit a goal. People don't tell you to reassess that goal. Okay, I hit. Let's just for instance, if I hit $5,000 a month, and I did that mean I done $5,000 worth of massages. Okay, what's my next month? I'm not trying to make. I'm not trying to have the same amount. I'm trying to move on to the next. So next month I'm trying to make $6,000. Next month I'm trying to make $7,000. My goal for 2021, Lord knows if we still around and ain't no meteor or a dinosaur come out of nowhere and kill us all. Like 2021, I want to start either if I'm not making $8,500 a month to $10,000 a month. Legit, I want to make six figures next year. Legit, if just Lord willing, I'll make it. Cause I got the drive. I got the, oh, okay, I'm on your ass. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can make shape. That's just me. But if you don't reassess your goals and stuff like that, if you don't mess around and y'all get hit in your nose, take that shot. Like Lord knows, I'm fat. I'm a big guy. Well, and the bad part is I'm a solid person. I'm not always just fat. I'm a solid ass person. But I know what my goal is. If I set a goal for 5 pounds a week, I could do it. I got to put in my mind, say, okay, well, thing is, I got to change to get to that goal. I got to change my mindset about how I get to it. So, just like the podcast, I have been working with the computer. We have thought that this computer was just it wasn't the best computer in the world. But some stuff is just like, even with a computer only can do so much. But once you start adding software, hardware, it makes it better. Sometimes you can't just throw the whole computer and say, okay, I'm going to buy something new. Let me work with these. So what I do is for once in my life, I'm going to tell y'all what I had to do. I had to, just right where I'm sitting there right now, in my house, I had to sit my ass down. If anybody really know me, I get real jumpy. I gotta move because I gotta find, I want to move to get into something. I gotta move to something. One of my best friends taught me, she's like, no, I sit at home. I sit at home, but I get my work done and I do this, I do that, I do this. And it inspired me. So I'm gonna try it one day. I started assessing my computer. Getting on YouTube, figuring out why the fuck this system ain't working like this. Yes, it is. Let me show y'all this shit. This is my board. This is my computer. This is what I'm filming the damn I'm recording my podcast on, no joke. Okay? This hadn't worked like we wanted to. I swear, if Cora was on here, he'd tell you it hadn't worked like because it comes in so low. When you listen to a podcast, it comes in real slow and this and that and this and that. But when you, just like this, you can hear the speakers and everything. It comes out clear when you're speaking to the speakers. As long as people talking to the mic, you good. We couldn't get this right. So I sat my ass down for 2 hours and realized, oh, we didn't get the software. And Corey, the software went in the box. I don't know what the software. I think I bought a used product and the software went in the box. And see, that's the thing about a lot of people. Do you know? This is a good message. Do you know? People will count you out because you don't have your right software. Now, think about what I'm saying. When I say that, I'm saying that to saying this. Just because you don't have what you need right now, people will think less of you because you ain't got it right now. People count you and will dismiss you and be like, oh, well, he ain't got it right now. Let me move on to the next thing. Instead of putting in the patience and time. So if I hadn't had to put in the patience and time to figure out what was up with this podcast, I would have spent more money onto a computer that I shouldn't even spend it in the first fucking place. I just broke my stuff down to square one. Put myself in a position to say, you know what? Okay, I can find another way to do it. I can do the simplest thing. Number one, my GoPro. It probably won't last long, but I'm going to do enough just for this podcast to see if I can put it on YouTube. It's going to be on YouTube. So it's just sometimes just getting in the position where you say, you know what? Let me start with me and start figuring out what me can change. I needed to change. I can't change people around me. That's like business. Anytime you go to a business, anytime you start a business, you can't make people come in. All you can do is do the best you can about the whole situation and go and move on your business. That's all God really proud for you. If he give you the vision, he'll send you the provision. You get out there and you do what you're supposed to do. Whether you succeed or fail, you do what you're supposed to do. That's a lot of people that started business and couldn't hang in there. Well, they didn't hang in there because they looked like they looked. Now, I'm not saying they did fail. They looked like they were failing. They looked like they were going down the wrong end. No. That's not what that's about. I wanted to be a business owner because I got tired of making everybody else millionaires. When I was working for Massage Envy, I know I made $1 million a year. Now, I might not see that money, but I made $1 million for Massage Envy. Legit I did. All I wanted is 10% of that. That's it. All I want is that 10% of what's getting paid to y'all. I'm doing 30 massages a damn week. Translate that even to $60 an hour. It's at $900 a week or better. Or more than that. No, 9,000. You know what I'm saying? I done made y'all millionaires. I'm keeping y'all in y'all nest Jags and stuff like that. Hell, I want a Maserati. Shit. I'm bad about saying, no, I never had that car. Shit, I'm not gonna lie. God bless me with the means to get it. I'm finna go out there and get it. I'm sorry. Because sometimes it's about, you know what I'm saying, just getting out there and getting it. I had to, that's not a podcast. I reassessed my podcast. I reassessed my business. I reassessed me. I started me from ground zero. Didn't want to do it, but it happened. I saw it coming. I saw it coming. I saw what God, like, honestly, I'm the type of person that when I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I'm still right because I could have been right in the first place. Okay? And it's hard being right. It's hard being right. And it's hard when you're right and you don't follow your own first mind. Because I could keep stuff from happening when it didn't need to happen. That's true. That's just how I feel about the whole situation. But I was right. So I'm like this. At the end of the day, we have to follow what's best for us. That's just the simple and plain about it. Follow what's best for you. Because at the end of the day, shoot, you don't be mad about it. I don't be mad with nobody following their own first mind. That's just how I feel about it. Because I'm going to do what's best for me just like you do what's best for you. I'll be looking out for, I'll be trying to look out for you, but a lot of people don't want to do that. They try and put their needs and their wants ahead of everything, and sometimes you can come up short, or you just, hey, you are what you are. I just followed the steps that God, I've really, like when I say I knew I followed the plan that God gave me, not only did I accomplish my goals, I accomplished my goals 3 months early. 3 months early. Now I'm still working with a lot of stuff. And like I said, God's still working with me, but I got my stuff done 3 months early. Bullshit you not. I saw what I wanted, and I'm like, fuck it. I ain't got nothing else to lose. What could I want to lose? Wasn't that to it. But the thing is, in this whole time of trying to start from square one, don't let nobody make you feel like you're a failure. Because you're not. Because you're better than that. Because you're made to conquer. Everybody, if you ever see a homeless person or whatever, I always look like that person could be something. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted it bad enough, that person could be. If you ever see people that just walk the streets and look like they ain't going nowhere, something like that, that's a person. If they put their mind to other folks and stuff like that, they could be just as rich and successful as all these other folks out there. What if Rick Ross and people would say, you know what, I don't want to do it no more. Just quit all the way around. Just say, I don't want to do this no more. So, I mean, at some point, you know what I'm saying, people just need to be put in a position where, hey, don't be afraid to lose. Like, if you, like, a person, when you at square one, what are you afraid of losing? Like, honestly, goodness, what are you afraid of losing? You ain't got nothing left. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing in nobody. I was telling myself I didn't have nothing. I had an ex a while back. Made me. I never thought I'd say something real stupid, and that was still the stupidest thing I had ever said. And I was letting her make me feel like that. I said I didn't have nothing and nobody. And I let myself think that, and that was far from the truth. I still had my mom and dad, had my kids, I had my health and strength, and I had God. You know what I'm saying? As long as you have God, man, I'm telling you, you can fight some battles. You can fight some battles. Well, you know what? Eddie, you know what? I'm going to tell you how bad it was. Like, I actually cooked a pizza and some chicken nuggets. Like, ate like a little kid. I'm going to do a cooking show probably. You know what? I'm going to do a cooking podcast one day. I don't know how I'm going to put this shit in the kitchen, but I'm going to do something. I want to do another grill one. I was kind of digging the grills and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. Not too many coals this time. Not too many coals. So I got to figure something else to put on that grill besides bologna. Because Brian and Aisha had something to say. Because nobody tried the bologna, and I had somebody actually tried the bologna and told me how good it was. It was dope though. So we gotta mess around. I'm gonna try. If maybe we get Corey. Yeah, maybe you and Corey come through. We'll do one in the kitchen. I might need a bigger kitchen though. I don't know if I can have our 3 big asses in the kitchen. You know, Corey got that belly. I gotta work with that too, cause I'm trying to charge my phone and I ain't got my I don't have my my little mic hooked up. So, but as far as that, I'm really worried about how it comes through in the podcast if it comes on Apple. So, I'm hoping my podcast hold up for at least another 5 minutes because I'm not gonna be too much longer. I'm getting off track again. So, but I'm trying to. But I got a lot of stuff that is kind of humming. I'm gonna get hopefully next go around. Corey will be over here so that we can get it straight. So I know I'm kind of probably talking loud because actually I'm gonna tell you why. That speaker is really pointed at the camera. That's why. That's probably why if you hear a little bit better, how's that sound there? Maybe I need to cut down the monitors a little bit because I be trying. I forget I can't actually hear myself, and my headphones like crystal fucking clear. But anyway, yeah, I learned, like I said, starting from square one is not bad. Cause the thing is, I'm gonna tell y'all what I've learned from square one. I'm a fucking beast. I do not. When people start throwing stuff at me, I take a challenge like a damn beast. I try to eat this shit up, tear it up. There is no stopping me because when I see something I want, I go out for it. Big, appreciate you. But I handle this, like I said, I try my best. Like I said, I've been working with stuff. But I had to realize, like I said, starting back from square one was like probably the best thing. They're better. Starting from square one was probably the best decision I've ever made. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it was a great decision because the thing is, now I kind of know like who I am and what I want to do, and I'm allowed to do a few more things and stuff like that. Just finding out what I really, really want. Like I say, now trust and believe. Like with COVID come in a lot of times, and like shit, when you in a bad position, you can't go nowhere. That's the other thing about it. Cause I'm so fucking sick of wearing a damn mask. Oh my God, this shit is getting old. I don't give a shit what y'all damn governor say. He can get my ass out there. I'm keeping that mask on. Well, shoot, until the end, like I said, hopefully when COVID it's kind of brushed on and everything, I'm gonna get back to riding and getting this road up. So right now, I got a client right now. I go to Vicksburg every day to give her a massage. Good money. When I say good fucking money, that's at square one I'm talking about. Because I'm allowed to make that money. When I say good money, oh man. So hopefully when everything's kind of boiled down to it, everything will be all dope and shit. But like as far as it though, square one was it for me. Square one worked for me. I couldn't, like I said, I pray, like I've learned to, before that prayer, meditation, manifestation, all this stuff, man, it has created a beast out of me. I might not know it all, but I will I learned to sit my ass down. That's Better Corey. I learned to sit my ass down and just kind of work with it. So hopefully, yeah, I don't think we need to put no monitors on, like, in the same room. Like we talked about putting the monitors in a different room. I don't think I need them. But as far as that though, like I said, you gotta operate in your gifts. I think that's the biggest phrase people are working with nowadays is operating your own gift. And at the end of the day, shoot, keep doing it. Shoot, even if you a fucking janitor, be the best fucking janitor you can be. Shoot, I just watched this movie with Michael J. White and Gary Owens. That shit was funny. Gary Owens was a janitor, but that motherfucker knew everything about that damn arena. Shit, he saved lives because he knew everything about that damn arena. You know what I'm saying? Gary Owens ain't good. I couldn't see that shit funny. And I said, hell no, I ain't touching shit. But I'm saying square one worked for me, and I'm proud of it. So y'all make sure I'm finna get out because I ain't staying on long. It should have been a part. I should have made this one a part 2, but I'm gonna have somebody gonna get on here. I like having a conversation with people. I like seeing what people, kicking around shit and seeing what people think about it. So I'm that type of person. I like having a conversation. I'm gonna talk about nature, but because it was a time I used to not be. It was a time where I was listening and I felt like I was being nosy, but shit. Now I'm talking, but I like having conversation with folks. I like to hear people talk about, even their problems. That's why I became a massage therapist. I think that's what made me a talker. It's like, hey, I can give you some. Now I really feel like I can give you some advice because I've been through this shit. That, you know what I'm saying? I had some clients come in and they kind of broke my heart because I was hollering about breaking up and shit, and this woman, her whole husband had died on my ass. I'm like, damn, let me shut the fuck up. But it is one of them things. So, but I'm finna get out of this podcast. Y'all remember, y'all like, share, subscribe. I'm going to try actually to attempt to try and get with Brian, and hopefully he can play me our YouTube shit. But even if y'all, when it comes up and like when I start putting this stuff, YouTube stuff, y'all please like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Share the posts and stuff like that. I want to make sure this is, I want some content to get out there. If y'all have any suggestions, requests, anything some of y'all want to talk about, y'all let me know. Y'all get with me, inbox me, stuff like that. Send me some, some information. I'll take any and all criticism, but y'all want y'all to know opinions like assholes. Everybody got one, and everybody asshole ain't clean. So, saying that, I'm finna get out this podcast. I'm finna get out this live, and I am going to wrap it up for the night. And I'm gonna talk with my people. But after this, y'all go ahead and like and share for me. Appreciate you.